This is KRDS News, your news source for the Annandale High School Cardinals.
Hello, Annandale High School, and welcome to KRDS News. I'm Emma.
And I'm Joseph. Thank you for joining us this Friday.
BPA had a lot of success at their section meet. We have a number of people who qualify for state. Here's an interview with Marissa Lovgren.
I'm Marissa Lovgren, and I'm on BPA. We did very good. Almost all of us advanced, and I'm very proud of our team. Well, I was in extemp speaking and prepared speech. I advanced in prepared speech. I did not advance in extemp. Basically, you are given a time to go down to your event. A lot of it is personalized. In my case, my events were personalized for me to be there. I think state is going to go well. I feel like we have a lot more time to prepare and practice, and I think that we're going to do great.
Congratulations to Allison Benjamin, Amy Zhang, John Lovgren, Avery Broik, Grace Gildzer, Marissa Lovgren, and Jaden Peterson.
Last night, the speech team competed in their first competition called the Early Bird Meet. Here's news correspondent Ryan Helm reporting on what an early bird meet is.
Ooh, the Early Bird Meet. It's a fun one that a lot of schools enjoy coming to because it's so unique.
It's our first meet of the season. Some schools have already gone to meets.
We don't really compete against each other, we just compete against ourselves. So it's kind of like a practice round where we get to see how good we're doing or how much we need to improve.
Our Early Bird, we kind of think of it more like a scrimmage.
You also get to hear a bunch of other speeches from different categories. It's not just your category itself you're hearing a multitude of other categories, so it's fun in that way. And also, it's fun to see a lot of the people that you'll see in the hallway talking to walls. It looks insane, but believe me, it gives you a lot of confidence.
The strengths definitely are numbers because just competing gets you team points.
We have one of the largest teams we've had in a long time. We have some leaders that have been really good about recruiting. We have a new middle school coach who's very enthusiastic and has been coaching speech for many, many years.
We have a lot of old people as well that have done it before.
What I have going for me, and along with Ava and Amelia, is that we're speech talking heads, and that's essentially the captain's role. So we have to fulfill our duties as captains and be a really good role model to all the other speech kids.
It's competitive, it's fun, it's a great group of kids just to be around, kind, accepting, open-minded. They're great people to be with, and so it draws people in, and we love to keep that growing.
Join speech!
The speech team's next meet is on February 11th at St. Michael, Albertville. Good luck, speechies.
Jack Arizano, as you all know, is coming off of his state competition for esports. He's an absolute master of Super Smash Bros, and he has a challenge for all of us. Let's take a look.
You know what? I want to get better, all right? I want to get better at Smash Bros. And I thought, well, why not challenge everybody in Annandale High School? Surely I'll be able to get better then. And so I challenge you guys to try and beat me. So basically, I will get a certain amount of lives, and then you, Annandale High School as a collective, will get a much higher amount of lives. If you beat me before I take all of your lives, you get a reward.
Jack would like to do this challenge next week on Thursday in the Commons during lunch. We will put it on a big screen for everybody to see and cheer you on. We will be sending out a Google form for those who wish to volunteer. If we get more than 10, we will hold a name drawing to pick the 10 challengers. There will be a reward to the brave 10 who volunteer, that reward being a candy bar provided at the event itself.
Competition? You mean it's going to be like fighting babies? There's going to be no competition. This is going to be the easiest thing of my entire life.
If you didn't hear in the interview, the brawl is next week on Thursday during lunch. Come on down for a throwdown.
Keep in mind, the Snowball Dance is coming up next weekend, Saturday, February 11th. Go buy your tickets, which will be sold all next week during lunch for $5. Lindsay Boyd and I prepare a special video for those of you who need a little extra help with your dance moves. Let's take a look at what we found. This is students and teachers and student teachers in the wild.
How embarrassing, Mr. Sparks. Sure sounds like fun. And now, on to the weather this week, featuring our local weatherman, Richard Provost.
Good morning, Annandale, and welcome back to your weekly weekend weather report on KRDS News. I'm your local weatherman, Richie, and we're going to be looking into the weather for the weekend. Hope everyone's having a great Friday so far. Today we're expecting a high of 3 degrees with a low of 0 degrees and partly cloudy, but it's going to warm up to us after today. As we can see, Saturday we're going to have a high of 32 degrees with a low of 21 degrees and cloudy. Then moving on to Sunday, we're going to have a high of 30 degrees with a low of 20 degrees and partly cloudy. So double-digit highs and lows for the weekend. By the way, Groundhog's Day was yesterday. According to him, we have 6 more weeks of winter, so stay warm, Annandale. I'm your local weatherman, Richie, and I'll see you next week on our weekly weekend weather report on KRDS News. Now on to sports.
Thank you, Richard, for the weather report, even though 6 more weeks of winter is not what we wanted to hear. Now it's time to hear about what's happening this week in the sports world.
On Tuesday, girls hockey went up against St. Cloud Crush at home, taking the win 3-1. Last night, they played Sartell Sauk Rapids and had another 3-1 win. The girls start playoffs this coming Tuesday. Good luck, ladies. The Bison boys had 2 big wins in the past week. Last Saturday against the Wayzata Trojans, who are the second leading team in the state, winning 1-0, and on Monday, they beat Rogers 4-3 in overtime. Tomorrow, they travel to Minnetonka. Keep the streak going and good luck, boys.
Gymnastics had a meet on Thursday against New Lund Spicer. Kate Lamb placed 3rd on the beam and 4th for all-around. The team set a high score of the season of 128. This was their last meet before sections. Now we have an interview with Sydney Norgren, senior captain of the gymnastics team.
I think my season's going pretty well. I'm a little sad that it's senior year, so I'm definitely taking in all the moments, really bonding with the team and getting to know all the new girls that are coming in. I think that Newland Spicer, they're a pretty good team. They're hard competition. We've competed against them in the past. So I think that Thursday will be difficult, but it'll be good experience for us all to get out there and push ourselves harder.
Sydney's favorite event has been floor, but it has changed this year.
Due to ankle issues and stuff, so it'd have to be bars. It's been pretty hard because I really do miss competing against all across all the 4 events, but I guess I'm making the most of what I can do, and so even though beam isn't my most favorite event, I'm trying my best to appreciate it and bars because it's gonna be gone before I know it, so I'm definitely taking it all in.
The cheer team had a great end to their season, taking 4th place at their state competition last weekend. Good job, girls. We are very proud of you.
Our A&ML wrestlers are inching closer and closer to the end of their season and are only a few meets away from the team and individual sections. Tonight they have a quad meet against Delano, Scott West, and GGF. Good luck, wrestlers. Go support the team. The meet is at home starting at 5.
The Alpine ski team is on to sections at the beginning of next week at Wild Mountain. The season is coming to an end. Good luck to all of the skiers. We are looking forward to bringing you the results next week.
On Tuesday, the girls basketball team played DC at home and took a nice win 67-43. The boys also played DC and had a close overtime win. Way to battle, boys. We put together an interview with a couple of the players. Let's take a look.
My name is Thomas Westman. I'm a junior.
My name is Graham Zelke. I'm also a junior.
My name is Brandon Valdez, and I'm also a junior.
The season's been going pretty well so far. We had a bad stretch at first, but we really started to pick it up, and now we're back in the groove.
Season's been going great. We've had a 4-game win streak right now, and we're trying to keep that up.
The biggest difficulties this season have been just the losing the games. I mean, we lost, five games straight, and it was hard to get through that and stick together.
Yeah, it was tough after losing games, obviously, and we weren't really used to that. The most memorable game was probably last night's game when we played DC. It was a tough-fought battle, but we went in overtime and had really good defense towards the end, and we won by 1, so it was a fun one.
The first game of the season, home against Cathedral. Fans were packed, really good student section turnout, and that was just a fun game. We ended up taking the win.
My biggest rival is Rockford because I went there for a little bit, but now I'm back here.
My biggest rival, me personally, is probably just Litchfield. It's just gross town, gross school, gross everything. I don't like Litchfield.
Some goals for the rest of the season are just keep winning, keep our streak up.
Yeah, a huge goal is for us to make a huge run in the playoffs and try to go deep. Just keep succeeding like we're doing.
Keep improving our chemistry and keeping our leadership up and just keep working well together as a team.
Tonight we also have a doubleheader at Glencoe, girls and boys, so that should be a good one. Excited for that one. Yeah.
Both teams travel to Glencoe Silver Lake to take on the Panthers tonight. Good luck to you all.
That is a wrap for this week's updates and announcements. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Callie.
And I'm Kayla. And as always,
Go Cards!